Hello everyone. This right here is the simple zebra midge. Zebra midge can be tied in a variation of ways, such as different colors like red, olive, different wire colors, and even you can even make it a little bit more flashy or more lively by adding some CDC feathers to the fly. So, let's get into how to tie this classic fly.
So for this video, I'm going to be trying to do something a little bit different. I realized that I completely forgot to record my audio of how to tie this fly when I was tying it. So we're going to try doing a voiceover of how to tie this fly. So to start off, we're going to tie on some black thread onto the fly. Next, to anchor down the bead a little bit further, we're going to put in some lead wire into the slot on the bead, and we're going to wrap it down to anchor that bead in place. And usually we take some wire wraps around the shank of the hook, but instead we're just going to simply break it off since we want to have this fly to have a slimmer profile body. The next step of this fly is we're going to tie in some silver wire. Silver brassy sized wire. We're going to wrap it down the whole shank of the hook, and this is what we're going to be using to make the ribbing of the fly later on. So now, as you can see, I'm going back up the fly, covering all the parts that the wire was exposed, as well as creating more of a slimmer, tapered body on the fly. So now that we have our thread back to the bead of the fly, we are going to take one or two whip finishes to tie off our fly. But we're not going to snip that thread just yet. What we're going to do is we're going to set the bobbin aside on our bobbin holder, and we're going to grab the wire that's hanging off the back, and we're going to wrap it up the fly. So now we're going to tie off and really anchor in that wire with a few tight thread wraps. Now we're just going to twist the wire off and break it off nice and close. So if you really wanted to, you could stop the zebra midge right here and it would be a very effective fly. But we're just going to give it a little bit more character, and we're going to add in a little bit of peacock black ice dubbing. So we're going to make a small, thin noodle of black ice dub on our thread. Bring it up to the fly. And now we're just going to take a few wraps. And even if you wrap some on and you feel like you need a little bit more, go ahead and throw a little bit more of your black ice dub onto the fly. Alright, now to finish this fly up, what we're going to do is take our whip finishing tool and throw a few turn whip finish into the fly. Once we have our whip finish done, we're going to take our scissors, reach in and cut off the thread nice and close. And there you have a very classic zebra midge pattern. Thanks for watching.